Back. So, where we left off is everyone's vision just became dark and went. You just don't see anything, just pure darkness. Emma, what you see?
Oh no!
Running towards
so
you.
True Swords again.
You see this thing kind of like lumbering, like dragging a leg, and just coming at you quick though. It's just quicker, so it's getting bigger and bigger. What do you do?
What does it look like?
Perception check.
Okay. Are we in the mountains or the forest?
You're in the nothing.
Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of scene. Oh, well, that's really good. That's 24, 25, something like that.
Wow. You're able to see, it looks like an undead creature. As it gets closer, you're able to make out some distinguishing features.
Okay.
It looks like a zombie version of Psy.
Why you gotta do me like this? Okay.
Why you gotta do me like this? Literally.
Getting closer and closer.
I will take out my bow as a melee weapon and hold it in front of me, and I will.
Okay, do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's an 18.
18? Okay.
Unless it's a charm or being put to sleep. Okay.
It's definitely not. You go to sleep.
Yeah, so you're able to keep your cool as he's coming to you. He's probably within about 15 feet now.
Does he have like his daggers, like his weapons? Or
yeah, he is. He kind of. It's like one of them is like sticking out of his leg, like he got stabbed in, and he just coming at you. And it looks like his hands are mangled, kind of, almost to like claws.
Yeah, I will just. I'll cast Ray of Frost. Try
Okay.
to slow him down.
So as you go to cast magic,
Yeah.
nothing coalesces.
Okay. All right. Well then, I'm ready.
Okay. He gets to you and just
My Darth
tries
Maul
to like climb onto you and like grab you and grapple you.
Mm-hmm.
Do a strength saving throw.
Hold on. Can I use Tides of Chaos on this? Let me just find out if I can give myself advantage on that. Hold on. Sorry. Yes, I can use it on. I can use it on that. So I'm gonna give.
So it's an ability.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It
you can use an ability.
So you said I'm rolling what now?
Strength saving throw.
Okay. Well, it didn't help me much. That's 9. 9.
Okay.
9.
It grabs onto you, and then you feel as its claws dig into you, and you just see this like grotesque, like cut out mouth of Psy. It pulls in, and you start to feel a little bit of burning in your back. Do a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Good use of that.
You feel as that subsides. And you're able to kind of push him off of you.
Mm-hmm. Then I'll attack him 3 times for a turn.
Okay. You go and just like cut through him. Do a charisma saving throw with this.
That's an 11.
Okay. And then just as you're like going up to like attack side, just like something just kind of clicks in your mind. Give me an intelligence saving throw.
This is my worst one. That's a 9.
Okay. All right. Who wants to go next?
I will.
Okay. Royce. You see, not that far away, you see your family. who you're there to protect. And you see a cloaked figure walking towards them. What do you do?
Do I see any weapons or anything?
Perception.
14.
You don't see any weapons, but you see like large claws, and you see kind of like something like moving, like below where like the chin would be, kind of like hanging down a little bit.
So pretty nefarious, I think people would assume. I think that Royce would probably start kind of running to try to get in between them.
Okay.
So I'll make a beeline, like based on the cloaked figure's pace. I'll make a beeline so that hopefully, as best as possible, try to cut it off before it gets to the family.
Right. Okay. So as you're running, you're just booking it, but you're not actually getting any closer. No matter how hard you're running and pushing yourself, you just almost stay stationary. And you see as this figure approaches and picks up one of your kids and just brings it to its mouth, and you see these tentacles just embrace, and you hear and you just see your kid drop. And then he does that to your wife, and he continues until your entire family has been killed. And then he looks to you, and you see this almost alien, like this large blue head with these tentacles dripping out, and they're all dripping blood. And he starts to walk towards you.
Do I have my sword out?
You can try to...
I had my sword out before I came here. That's why I'm wondering if it was already there.
Yeah, then you would still have your sword out.
Okay. Then I'll kind of... I'll keep trying to move towards it, but I'm going to try to keep like a fairly offensive posture.
Okay. Do a wisdom saving throw as you're just watching your family.
That's an 8.
Okay. As he gets close, he now almost within striking range, but almost too quick for you to react. He goes in, and he just makes the movement and goes to slash you. Do a dexterity saving throw. Try to dodge it a little bit.
Oh, that was almost an 18.
Mm-hmm. It's a 12.
Okay. He digs into you, and you just feel like this dark, like, pain, like, start to pulse through your body. Do a Constitution saving throw.
I don't have that many dice. Constitution, you said?
Yep.
It's a 16.
Okay.
That one's okay.
Then, as you're, like, are you doing anything?
I'm trying to fight it and kind of push it off me so that I can, try to get the upper hand on it.
Okay, so he, as you're just gonna, like, try and push it back, it's trying to go and, like, get its tentacles near your head. So do a strength saving throw.
Figured that was coming. That's a 7.
Yeah.
Those dice are not treating you well.
No, they're not.
It's really bad.
As it then it just gets, and you just feel these tentacles lap onto your back. You just feel like this grinding sensation in the top of your skull. Do an intelligence saving throw.
Oh. Crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crap.
Another dice
I just
go.
figured out what this is.
I know what it is too.
Yeah.
Intelligence?
Yep.
14.
Who wants to go next?
Oh no. I'm so scared what this is gonna be for work.
Oh, I know what it's going to be for Wick.
You see a gnome running up to you in a cloak. Perception check.
I don't know if I want to pass or fail it. Oh, that's an 8.
You don't really see who it is, and they get up pretty close. And quick, join me. We can do this together.
Join you in what?
He pulls off his hood, and you see that it's your brother.
Oh.
Join me, sister. Do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Can I do intelligence instead?
Yeah. No, that is the right roll though.
Nope.
No, that was legit gonna happen. It's
That
her
was the-
brother.
That was,
That
yeah.
was
That's
the
a nat
For,
one.
a nat one for the viewers there.
Oh no.
All right, you start to feel like maybe following him would be a good idea, but still part of you is fighting it. We can bring this world to its knees, and we can be on top. We can be a family and rule Duskhaven.
That's not what I want.
Do a charisma saving throw.
Oh yeah, I'm so good at that.
Lazy.
Come on, wait, come on, baby. Charisma saving throw. That's a 14.
Not playing a charisma character is gonna kill you in the end, Wick.
It's gonna kill Wick's player too. You are my only non-charisma based character.
You start to feel as his eyes turn purple and he looks at you. Join me. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Not negative. Not
negative. 15. Highest roll yet.
You see as he goes to slap you and he says, "Wake up, Wick. This is how you be a hero." Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Hey! I'm good at those.
As his hand just connects
Not
your
when you
face.
roll a
Yep.
3.
That's a 9.
Not when you roll a 3.
As soon as you said, "I'm good at those," I'm like, "Here comes the one."
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
here it
yeah.
is.
This is true. I don't know why
That
I
was-
do
Yeah,
that.
I know,
That was
right?
really bad, Teddy. That was really, really
It
bad.
was almost a 16, which would have been a 22. And then it flipped over
I
to
just
a 30.
meant that whole scene was really bad in terms of rolls. That dice did you dirty.
I rolled different dice.
So as your brother just looks at you and says, "Well, then you'll have to die with your friends." And he turns to walk away. Choose them over your family. Intelligence saving throw.
Ha!
See, this is how you do that, is you predetermine which one is which.
I did! But that one already rolled in that one.
I had that under control.
Do you want one of
until
my
the second
dice?
person
No.
started rolling. Ooh, let me grab 10
Intelligence
of your
saving throw?
D20s.
Yes.
16!
Okay. All right. Our
Ah.
last and final.
Uh-oh.
Indefinitely least.
No, true.
Nah.
So Valchar, you see as there's this Hulk, like large figure, large humanoid just walking away from you.
No.
About 10 feet away.
No.
Just starts walking.
Not like
I
do
knew you
recognize
would
it?
come up. Is
Perception
he
check.
wearing a weird white onesie suit or whatever it was?
With like bird feathers on
14.
it.
So ugly.
Yes, this from the back looks like Kavaro.
Great.
You see as he's just walking away, and it kind of goes in flashes, and you see as he just walks away and flashes to him winning. You're just watching from like the back as he wins another championship and is just like becoming the great wrestler that he always wanted to be. And another flash, and you see him embracing the manager. That
Pugs.
Yep.
Yep. a very
Who we're still pretty sure is 3 pugs on top of each other in a big trench coat.
I think you would need more than 3 to get to a
Probably.
human height.
Well, it could be a gnome.
He wasn't.
And-
He wasn't human, was he?
no, he wasn't a human.
That's what
I
I thought.
don't think so.
No, he's 3 pugs.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Please continue.
As you see another flash, you see that you kind of look around and you see yourself as your coat has been like cut up, and it's like you can see that you're destitute. You have no money. Looking around, you're just in an alleyway by yourself. Another flash, and you're being pulled into a cage and thrown in by hobgoblins. And flash, you're just in there, and you see cages lining walls of of people, of tieflings, everyone just in cages. Another flash, and you're now in an arena, just being shoved in. As you look around, you see goblins and hobgoblins cheering all around you, and looking to who your opponent is.
Uh-oh.
It's Wick.
Nope. The one who's
And he
always
just
been able
starts.
to kick my ass.
He just starts running at you.
Yay.
Do you do anything as he's
I
running
would
at
love
you?
to dodge that.
Okay, you're not. You okay?
You taking the dodge action?
Do a dexterity saving throw.
That's kind of what I was going with. That's going to be 11.
Okay.
None of us are
So
roll.
you go as he quicker than you expected. He starts wrapping you up and just starts squeezing you, and then he goes and he
Just a hug.
He pushes you to the side and grabs your arm in both of his hands and goes to bring it down on his knee. Do a strength saving throw.
There we go. Here we go. That's natural 1.
So it's a -1.
That is a negative
You
1.
feel as your elbow just gets shattered. Do a Constitution saving throw.
That's a non-natural 20.
Woo!
Nice. You're able to just like keep your wits about you.
You say your safe word.
Do you do anything else?
Pineapple.
I would like to try and use darkness.
Okay, you go to cast a spell, but nothing
Figured
happens.
not, but that's what do you try to do?
Do a charisma saving throw then, as you're like, no spells.
9.
9.
Okay,
That's rolled with a 2.
and you go and you see as Kavara lifts up and goes and tries to bring his elbow right down on your skull. Do an intelligence saving throw.
That's just a 10.
Okay. And at that last scene, your vision goes back to being
I still have
Black.
wisdom.
dark.
You know, my other good one.
Okay.
So how do we do?
Brutal.
Yep.
We did very
I
badly.
expected you guys to do a lot better than that. Okay. 5. Okay. Alright, so he is going to take...
Shouldn't you have advantage on your saves?
No, you don't have your sword.
I mean, as a gnome, I naturally have anything against If this is a magical spell, I have advantage on it in intelligence checks, or intelligence saving throws, wisdom saving throws, and charisma saving throws against magic.
This is just kind of like a separate thing. Just roll your proficiencies. as
Yeah,
they
I just
are.
meant for the sword.
Okay, sorry, I have to do some math based on the results. Oof, okay.
So it was nice
See.
knowing all of y'all.
Right. 0
And we're ending
plus 2
a week
equals
early.
2.
And we'll see y'all.
Enna and Wick, just like it's sprung out, and you can see, and you open your eyes again, and the senses are bombarding you as it takes you a moment, almost like being in a little bit of a shell shock, as you see and you hear some screams of elves as they're being slain. You hear some fighting, but not as much as you'd think. And you quickly look around and you see that about half of everyone is just standing there staring blankly in front as these hobgoblins are just hacking through just unmoving elves. And at this point, you two go ahead and roll initiative.
18.
21.
Okay.
Nice.
I rolled the one dice I haven't rolled today.
Yeah, that would explain a lot.
And And then looking in front of you, you see as the phalanx that was the hobgoblins have spread out and are starting to attack the front line. And the elves and hobgoblins are all coming back where they were fleeing. And you see in front of you Asnar as he's facing off against 4 large hobgoblins, just getting pelted and beaten, just trying to stab, just taking. He's looking rough. Looks like he woke up a lot sooner than everybody else, and
AKA he rolled well.
He rolled decent.
And see, but he's taken a lot and he's really bleeding out. And then you see the bone scraper just go and smash his staff on the ground, and you see each of the eyes flash in color, and you see one beam just go directly at you, and one beam go directly at you. 4. Wisdom saving throw, please. Intelligence saving throw.
And this is against magic?
It's actually a really good question. I don't believe so. See where my inspiration is from. These are not spells.
It doesn't say spells.
So it
It
says
says
magic.
Yeah, magic.
I get advantage then.
Is this against being charmed or put to sleep?
You were intelligence or you were
No, I was intelligence.
wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so I have advantage. Against being charmed or being put to sleep?
correct.
Which one?
Which one?
Well,
Because one is immune and one is advantage.
Okay, this would be sleep.
Then I can't be put to sleep.
Okay, well then you're still gonna take the damage though.
Fae ancestry.
23.
Roll for full damage or half damage.
Oh, okay.
23.
23. You pass. You take 4 points of damage.
Dirty 20.
Is that the halved?
Yes. 7 points of damage.
That's the half damage?
Yep. Good to see you all. Anna, you're up.
Okay.
It's about damn time.
I still technically have my hunter's mark up. Or did I lose concentration?
Everything lost concentration.
Okay.
Everything's gone.
That's disappointing. I had a lot of things going for me.
Well, at least we got.
You'd still have your mirror
At
image,
least
though.
you guys got some healing.
Well, it would have been time as well.
Mm.
And duplicate his concentration.
Yeah.
but-
Duplicate.
I'm just gonna sit back and relax. I think it might be a while for me.
I'm going to. I used Tides of Chaos already. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and shoot him 3 times. Because it's my first turn.
Okay.
Initiative.
Him or the 4 hobgoblins that are facing off to Asnar.
Oh. Is there one that he seems to have done a lot of damage to? See if I can drop that.
He seems to be mostly bracing and trying to hold the ground so he doesn't get to the unconscious people.
Cool.
He's been hitting just kind of
Okay.
like a few times.
If one looks weaker, I'll hit it. Otherwise,
Okay.
we'll just put 3 on one of them. So that's 30, 20, 27, and 19.
20, 27, and 19, all
Mhm.
3 hit.
Okay. So.
Nice.
Nice. That's 14, 20 damage on one of them.
Okay.
And then the other 2 are, one is 14 and the other is 8. So a total of 22 again
Nice.
for all 3. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Wick.
How close is
I'm not using it for a while, so.
our big boss?
So he's like in between the 4. So they're basically just like boxing him in. and then outside of that is like the army. So they're kind of just holding the front line.
Might not need it for
So he's behind.
He's behind them.
Okay.
Yeah. You can hit him with ranged, but to get melee, you have to drop something.
Okay. What about reach? I have a weapon that has 10 feet reach.
That's a good question.
There's the Buster Sword.
I think that'll.
No, I'm not talking about the greatsword. Amazingly enough, though. For weight, that probably would. I don't know if I would use it. It's not a great weapon.
Just get the DDD mallet.
I want to know if it would be worth it.
Just trying to see. Okay, reach. Yeah, it'll hit. If you want to use it, you could hit him. Basically, you'd have to come stand next to Azanar. Azanar kind of has the front.
I would do that. I mean, either way, I think I would move up if that puts me close enough so I can start getting to our big boss.
Okay.
I would move up. I think I'm actually. Let's see. That's it. No, I'm gonna do a spell on the one right in the hobgoblin right in front. Hobgoblin?
These are hobgoblins.
Yeah, the hobgoblin right in front of me. I'm gonna do shocking grasp.
Okay, so you're going up next to Azanar and attacking the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just for references, that will be number 3.
Okay, I am attacking number 3.
Okay.
Is this one wearing armor made of metal?
Yes.
I get advantage. Which is good, because that's only a 17.
That will miss.
Cool!
They're in full plates and like tower shields.
Well, I tried. That's all I can do because that was a spell.
Okay. Azanar is gonna just look at the one that you hit and try to double attack it. He'll hit once. Yeah, he'll hit once. For 12 points of damage. I hope they'd wake up soon. Give me a dex. Give me a dexterity check, you guys.
Check, not save.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually matter now that I look at
Basically, roll. Give me an initiative, essentially.
it. Okay.
Why'd you have to say initiative, man? Come on. 5.
Hey, same.
Oof. Okay.
If you didn't say initiative, it would have been a high roll. I just never roll well for initiative.
Okay. Then it's to the top of the round. The Bone Scraper's turn again. He'll smash his staff into the ground in both of the eyes. Let's see. 1 goes to each of you. It's a 1 and a 1. Okay. Both of you need to do strength saving throws.
Yeah.
Is this against? No, never mind.
Sure.
This isn't magic. Never mind.
All of these will be.
But I don't get.
I rolled a 20.
It's intelligence,
Yeah,
wisdom,
shit.
or charisma.
Okay.
As a gnome, those are my.
What did we decide? What did you just say we're saving against?
Strength.
No, but I mean.
It is magic.
It is
but
magic.
But it's not a charm.
Not this one.
Okay, that's an 8.
21.
Fail and pass.
Well, I'm shocked that my 8 failed. How is this possible? Completely unfair.
I'm confused.
5 points of damage. And then you take 8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But you also gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Wah, wah. Not this again.
God, aren't we done with that yet?
That's just the skill checks, right?
Right.
Okay.
You're up.
Okay.
Don't worry, there'll be no more in this fight.
I'm going to use a sorcery point to, as a bonus action. Sorry, 2 sorcery points.
I guess. Sorry. While you're, I should emphasize this a little bit more. You see as you get hit, and you just feel you try to power through it, but you're not, and it kind of overcomes you, and you just feel this wave of just your energy just drain throughout your body. Gotta work on my DMing narrative here.
I would like to cast hold person at level 4.
Okay.
That's
On
5 people.
Boom. Oh.
That's
4 people.
I think that's
3
only
people.
3.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
I just
Bane
wanna make
and
sure.
Glass. Those are, since that's a first level, like, you get 1 additional.
Yeah. These goblinoids would be considered
Humanoid.
people, right? They're humanoids.
Humanoids,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. It's for a spell
Goblinoids.
slot of 3 level half.
Probably get 1 extra
One
target.
additional.
1 additional humanoid. So I'm gonna do the bone scraper and 2 of the dudes in front of Azanar.
So you're casting a 4th.
Yeah. Oh, okay, 4th.
4th level.
So-
Yep, and so that's a wisdom save.
So it goes like
Within
1,
30
2,
feet.
3, 4. Is they kind of have a line. I
They
had
just
you
have to be
shooting the
within
1.
30 feet of each other.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do both
Everybody,
first.
they're all packed in
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
spot.
yeah. So I'll pick 2 of the like full health ones that were in front of Azanar. One of those 2 guys.
Okay.
Or 2 of those guys, and then Dolba.
Okay. Do so 3 and 4, and then Dolpa.
Sure.
Who's Dolphin?
The big boss.
Scraper.
Bone Scraper?
Wisdom save 14.
Wisdom. Oh, does he? No, he passes barely with a 15. The other 2
Good try.
So we're trying.
fail and pass. So number
What's held?
3 is held.
Okay. So then
Sucks to be number 3.
for my she's paralyzed. So for my and I roll a wild magic surge.
That one.
Don't say that.
Still haven't had one. I feel like maybe for the finale we should like up the chances.
Yeah.
Like
You have to
Yeah.
roll between a 1 and
or-
20 to get
yeah,
the wild
yeah,
magic.
if you roll a 5
Oh,
or
man.
below,
1
or
through
something.
19.
Make the DC like a
Nat
5.
20, nat
Yeah.
20, nat 20.
God
All right.
damn it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Roll a nat 20.
All right. So, and that gives me back my Tides of Chaos. So, paralyzed, it's, let me just remember, I think it's
You get advantage.
advantage
and
and
they
it's
skip
an
their
auto crit.
turn.
Melee attacks are auto crit.
Can't move or speak, is incapacitated, fails strength and dexterity. Attacks have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit
That's
as long as it's a melee attack.
Oh, well. All right, but I still get advantage on these 2 shots that I'm going to take at the held one.
Okay.
Oh, I should. Yeah, that's a lot. That's 27.
Reading
And
that,
then,
I cast it at 6th.
Yeah.
yeah, 25. So, 12 plus 12, so 24.
You get your 3d6 too.
That's right, thank you. I
Yep.
don't know what I'm doing. So, ooh,
Plus 13.
34,
I think that's a
37
Yikes.
damage, and that's both of them combined.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Wick, you're up.
And they're held. Well,
One
that one
is.
is held.
It's confusing how that's worded. I am going to swing my sword at the one that's held.
Okay.
Advantage and an
Advantage
auto-crit.
and auto crit.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's a hit.
It almost was just a straight up crit.
I know, I'm like, well, that might have been a waste. 10, 12, 17, plus 22.
Nice.
Bente dos.
22.
Okay.
Dos 20. Oh, I can swing again.
Yes.
If he's still standing, I'm going to swing at
He
him.
is.
That's
They switched dice.
that's a hit. That's,
Yeah.
Same numbers.
Same
Definitely
numbers,
hits.
opposite dice.
I can tell if that one was a
Dice
10.
are weird.
still good roll though.
Yeah. Actually, I think it equals the same.
17. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. So 22 total.
Yeah, another 22 damage.
You drop him. You just kind of like just cut as he like can't move. You just like cut around, and then you see as his arm just falls off, and the shield just lands on the ground. It just like slice right through him.
Wow, wow.
Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye now.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
Happens.
Bye bye.
It's the other three's turn now.
Well,
He'll
at least I
swing.
got one dude off of our back.
Miss Azanar, and then
So sad, Dildo.
2 more will.
I was about to say, now I can get through to him.
Or no, 1 more. 2 will swing at Azanar. Nat 20, of course. Because I was gonna roll on you, and then I'm like, I switched. Like, no, it's Azanar. Nat 20.
No, it's Azanar.
Of course.
Too late.
Oh boy.
See, that's because the dice was like, oh, this is going to Wick. Okay, wait,
Yep.
wait, no!
You screwed it up. No. 21 points.
Wick
of
was so
damage.
young.
Oof.
No.
Wick is the youngest of the group.
Then swing at Wick.
Hi.
Miss.
A son under 17?
Yes. Azanar. Jesus. I don't know how much longer I can last. You see, he's just like bleeding from like everything. Just. I'll try to help.
Everything. Yikes.
He'll swing twice at this one that you've been hitting a lot, and hit once for 11 points of damage. If I fall, take care of everyone. Then it will be Smite will wake up first. As
Oh, wait, our healer's awake.
You both rolled like trash.
Oh yeah. Roll the
Hey, how dare... Yeah.
She'll go to cast. I think she has another. She'll go to cast a healing word. 4th level.
At what point is this considered a short rest?
About 30 minutes.
I think we're getting pretty close.
Nope.
Royce comes awake and Balchar does too.
Aw,
at this
no
point.
short rest.
But so you guys wake up to
5
see
more minutes.
this almost massacre that is happening with like you just see as the front elf line has been like cleaved and there's like a hole where they just carved right through and split the army in 2 and are just working up on either side. And then you're up.
How close is the closest hobgoblin that is killing like random sleeping people?
About 15 feet away.
I'm gonna go to that one.
Okay.
Is my sword still summoned?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna.
And your spell slot didn't fizzle from earlier.
Right.
Usually that would be a fizzle, but I
It's
feel a little rough
it's right. Exactly. Yeah.
for this situation.
Right.
You fizzle all your spells. Lose all your spells.
All your spells suck.
It's a good thing I used an ability.
How dare you? Yeah, I'm gonna. I can't really use that spell right now, so I'm gonna attack the one that's the closest one.
So you're going to one that's not part of the 4 and Bone Scraper in front of you.
Correct. I'm just trying
Okay.
to save as many elves as I can right
Gotcha.
now.
Okay. Go for it.
That is a 21.
That'll hit.
As I write this new character in.
I suppose my hex would have fizzled with everything else. So.
Yes.
That is a 13. That's 18 damage.
Okay.
And then still a maximum of 2d4 for my weapon, right? That hasn't changed.
No, it got. I thought it got upgraded. So for this would be you could go to 3d4.
Okay. This is my first hit on the new subsequent.
Okay.
Here, so then attack again. 16.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Balchar.
How many friendlies are near the group of people?
You have to rephrase that question.
How many friendly people, as in
Allies
are within a
10-foot
radius
of each other.
of the group of Bone Scraper?
within a 10-foot radius of Bone Scraper would be Wick and Azanar.
Do it.
Thank God you held that one to consider what you were saying.
Taki mushrooms.
Yeah. Shiitake mushroom.
Shish kebabs.
Shaman-a-ding dong.
We're gonna cast Flame Strike at level 6. It is a dexterity saving throw for everyone within that 10-foot radius.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
6.
Ooh.
And this is all going to be... There's going to be no fire. It's going to be all radiant damage. Because that's the thing I can do at level 6.
Huh?
So normal rules of this spell is I can do 4d6 fire and 4d6 radiant.
Yeah.
But if I cast this at a higher level, so 6th level, I can choose the damage type.
Oh, so this is the nice version of Circle of Death.
It's a circle of death.
Yeah.
Flaming death.
Circle of nice death.
Circle of
Dexterity saving throws.
Circle of
all the way around.
Yep.
Okay. Bone Scraper fails. Hobgoblin 1 passes, 2 passes, 3 or 4 doesn't. Azanar. What's your DC?
17.
Makes it. Wow, barely. Then you have to do 2.
Right.
It's advantage, right? Because this is a spell.
It would be a spell.
And it's what saving throw?
It's not a magical
Dexterity.
spell,
Oh, then no, I don't have advantage.
Because of your
Oh,
sword.
my sword.
Like
I
so would
don't-
Azanar too, right? If he's within.
Yeah, he passed,
I mean, it's
but
smaller,
yeah.
but
He passed better.
Okay.
They're the same number.
Okay.
15.
Ooh. That would have saved previously.
yeah.
Alright. 8, 10, 13.
Ooh.
13 plus 8 is going to be 21. 27, that's going to be 30. Just 30 damage. There's
Okay.
no modifier to it.
30 pass. So
No, it's okay.
he goes down.
Who's he?
One of the hobgoblins.
Okay. I'm like, uh-oh. Did I do a bad?
Pass.
Well, you didn't do it good.
Yeah.
No, you did it good.
Let's say I didn't do good.
Wick is just looking a little charred.
Okay.
She's caging
Radiant
now.
light.
Radiant. Huzzah.
Yeah, and sorry if it wasn't clear. Anyone who saved took half.
Forgot.
So 15.
Oh, but it is radiant. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
There's
was like,
There's a
oh.
reason.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I see you.
That's not the type of burn that I like.
Oh.
He goes to
They'll be
smash his staff
stinky.
down. You see his both eyes and the mouth open, and 3
Keep Bone
beams
Scraper alive.
come out. Just go for you
Oh god, his
3.
nickname
Okay.
now.
Boner scraper.
Okay.
Bone scraper.
5, 4, 4. So you can roll with your
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, wisdom, intelligence.
And this is magic.
Natural 20.
Stop rolling
Yes.
the dice.
I'm
You're using
using
them all up.
them on stupid shit.
Intelligence.
Yes.
That's my job.
That's a 12. Better than the
That'll
nat
fail.
1.
That'll fail. So you're gonna take half,
You're not within
which
10 feet of
is
No, you would have run
7
out.
then, and you take full, which is 15 points, Wick,
15?
and then you take full, which is rolled really well this time. 16 points.
How many do I take?
Nothing.
Yes.
He's not paying attention to you.
You don't give a shit.
You each. This is a bad one for you guys.
Sure is.
You lose the ability to cast spells or maintain concentration for 1 turn.
That's a
Is it one turn?
like your next turn
Okay.
and throughout.
So,
So like no reaction.
Start of
like that.
the
Boss's next turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it. That's
Then
real disappointing.
and he's also gonna use his legendary action, and 2 more hobgoblins are gonna step in place of the ones that have fallen.
So there's no hole.
No hole.
Damn it!
But these ones aren't like the full armored with the tower shield.
They're idiots.
They're meat shields.
So you're up, Anna.
Not real shields.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on Dolpa.
Okay.
How far am I away? Am I within 60?
What did you do?
I would have been like 60 or 70
Probably
feet
one
away.
each.
Then just move to 60
I'm
feet.
at 60
Yeah.
feet. Okay, cool. So I cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And then I will shoot him twice. I'll take advantage on the first one.
Okay.
Because what I can't do dexterity.
Ugh. 18?
18 will hit.
Ooh, okay. Awesome. That gives me my 3d6.
Who's that on?
Dolpa. 18 hits Dolpa, by the way. That was that one. 10, 13, 15, 21 damage.
So you'll see as your arrow gets closer, he just holds up and how much did you say? 18.
I think so, yeah.
You see as the arrow slows down and still hits him, but it doesn't seem like it did as much as you would hope.
But you get 1 HP.
Okay.
We'll see.
Even though it's a magical, because it is magical.
He used his
He
core
used
reaction.
the thing. Okay.
Yeah. I should say he used his core reaction to slow the
Got it.
thing down.
And then the second one is 29.
Okay.
That's 13.
Okay, yeah, that just
Oh,
hits.
and plus a d6 for Hunter's Mark. So I get... so we'll just say the 2. It doesn't matter. 2 or 3 is halved.
Yeah.
One of them is halved.
It's neither is halved. He doesn't have it.
No, because it would have been on the first one.
It's not a halving that he does.
Oh.
It doesn't have to.
It's 5 more damage before whatever it is.
5 more. Yep.
Okay, one of them was on the first hit, though.
That's okay.
Okay,
It's not.
okay.
His thing isn't like a. It's not a percentage base.
It's not a
He
resistance.
can do a flat.
Okay.
amount.
Oh, okay, got it.
Mhm.
Okay. So, yeah. Alright, then that's my turn.
Okay, Wick.
How far away is Valchar from me, and how far away is Smite
Same.
Two.
from me?
They're about
One
15
plus
feet
that.
back.
That one
Yeah,
spell
but I
gets
start
there.
with 11.
I'm just
How
like
does,
seeing if
how
she
does that work? If you have concentration on something,
Wick is
and
going.
damage that's done is sucked up by your temporary hit points. do you
Wick
still
is
have
going to
concentration?
disengage.
Oh.
She's going to use her action to disengage and
Okay.
run back.
I
assume
wouldn't,
so.
but that's a
She looks really bad. I have 5 HP right now.
Okay.
She is not staying within combat range.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Wick will move back to where the healers are.
Anything with a bonus action? A potion or something?
I don't have a potion. I have nothing.
Are you out of superiority dice? And second wind?
I'm out of second. We have not taken a short rest.
Well, I don't remember what you used in the
You
previous
do
battle.
have bonus action though. Still, you can cast a spell.
I can't cast a spell because I failed.
Oh, you're
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And I don't have bonus action
Right.
spells. I am useless.
Okay.
Warlocks don't have many of those, do they?
No.
Welcome to my turns when they save. Just like, I'm gonna do this. Nope. I'm gonna do that. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna-
The hobgoblins are all gonna just look at Asanar. Miss. This one will attack. Hit once. Okay, yeah. That one is that. Wow, miss. God. And then those two miss and a crit. Oh, God. The last one is a crit. I can roll.
2.
Oh my God, there's no. Azenar's turn. Like, he looks as bad as Wick.
That's not possible. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
I'll be back if I can. And you just see this puff of smoke. You see it as it appears about halfway between where you backed up behind the front line. You just see Asnar dripping of blood, and he runs 30 feet back, so he goes like behind you, and he drinks a healing potion. I'll do that after. Oh, crap, it's Smite's turn. Purvey, like, you actually see a little bit of, like, she has shown zero emotion in anything, and now you see like a tinge of like fear creep across her eyes. Okay, actually, sorry, I gotta look up her spells real quick.
Is she human, elven?
You don't really know.
Like what? Looking at her,
she's shorter, like closest thing you would think of like a dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I should have.
Now I'm just thinking about the WoW female dwarves, and I'm like, ugh. It's not good.
Oh crap! She only has one of these. Well, it was an honor fighting with all of you, and if we die today, it's been my pleasure. I don't have much more. She puts her hand, like, actually kind of grabs, and you can feel that she's quite strong, and she casts Heal on you, a spell you've already received. 70 hit points regained.
Wow.
Should have given it to me. I need 31 more.
That's all I have for the most part. And she backs up about 20, 30 feet behind the front line.
Thank you very much.
Royce.
Yeah. Like, immediately feels better.
Do I see what happened when 2 more popped up where the others were standing? Do I see that happen?
Perception.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna.
So
how far away am I from
the hobgoblins that step up? Are like not nearly as well decorated.
Yeah,
they look like they've fled and they've come back, and they're just like standing there.
Right. I'm gonna. How far away is Bone Scraper from me?
So you went 15 feet. I mean, you can't get to Bone Scraper, but you can go. He's about 40 feet away with like a diagonal.
I can't get 40 feet away.
Because you went like 15 feet, but it's like that would like directionally straight would be through like a bunch of hobgoblins. So you'd have to kind of go back along the front line and then forward again. So it should be the 15 feet, and then with another 15 feet you could make it into like the combat.
Are more elves waking up since the last time when I came over here?
Yeah, so they're like the ones who are just at this point. So basically, they're all looking like they're waking up at this point. The ones who haven't, there are only a few who are still out.
Seeing that, I'm probably gonna just book it towards Bone Scraper. I'll take the attack of opportunity, and I'm just gonna head towards Bone Scraper's guards, thinking that if there are 1,000 hobgoblins here that can take anybody's place, so might as well kill the one that's controlling them. So that's kind of my thought process.
So you'll take the one opportunity attack. That's a 19.
That hits.
7 points of damage.
Okay. And I'm going to.
You can basically get to where Azenar just was. Like that's
like 30 feet
within combat. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So I'll go there.
Okay.
And then, is one of them still weak? One of them that's been shot up and stabbed up a couple times?
The 2 that are, like, original are doing pretty okay.
They're fairly fresh? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll attack one of them.
Okay. There's one that's slightly more damage than the other.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
I always go for the weak ones and the children.
Nope.
What about a weak child?
Oh, why did you point at me?
I just in that air.
Yeah, Tyler, what would you say about a weak child? A very weak child.
Who has more HP than you right now?
If I took all the healing, I would too. That's a 17.
17 will miss.
Okay, then I'll attack again. That's a unnatural 20.
Yep.
Yoink, and a yoink, and a yoink. That is 16 damage.
Okay. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Valchar.
If I were to try and throw something at Bone Scraper,
Grenade.
just conjure holy hand grenade.
Yeah,
Oh,
Does Bone Scraper have cover? Assuming
Flanker.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you have sharpshooter.
Which don't.
You didn't
What?
take that feat?
I know.
Oh, I can't believe it. You're such an idiot.
So I think Nacho will try to cast the spell. See, doesn't work. Go like dagger.
Go for it.
He's also going to infuse the dagger with Divine Strike.
Is that a spell? It's not a spell?
It's an ability.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a
cleric.
God-given ability.
I mean, so are your spells, technically.
Hell yeah, brother.
You tell me whether or not.
Divine Strike. Correct?
Correct. It's under.
Is
It's
it
under
even-
cleric.
so it's
not
not
a spell.
even
It's
here?
a cleric class
Yeah,
ability.
you can
it's
use
not a
that.
spell, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to throw it at one of the front goblins. Not
Okay.
goblins.
One of the new ones who've taken place, or like one of the...
Any one of the ones that would be directly in front, because you said they're all in a line, and then
They're all four like surrounding. They're all four in like a line. Like they're just holding in
Okay.
between all the other things.
yeah. So then I assume Bone Scraper is directly behind, like the middle of it.
Yeah.
So it'd be one of these two that would be right.
Okay.
In front.
One of them is a random one that's come in, and the other one is the one that he just hit.
Randos.
That one.
Okay. So that won't have cover.
Correct. But that is also not going to hit
Okay.
at an 8.
That will miss.
I don't
give a
this.
shit about cover. I won't hit it anyways. Hell yeah.
It's just like, it probably goes. Huh.
What kind of like steps back?
Yeah, like, wow.
Gee, what are you channeling Psy?
Ooh.
Too soon.
I think that's like the 4th time I've used the dagger ever.
We
Is
can
that your
tell.
turn?
We've been playing this
We,
game.
Yeah, that's all
we
I
can
can
tell,
do.
Valchar.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. The roll doesn't get hit. Valchar does not get hit.
Damn
it. Alright, so we are going to go with a 3, a 5. I think I rolled 5 like almost every time. And a 3. What? This dice is so weird. Constitution, Wisdom, and you can have your advantage.
Yeah, I get advantage.
But this is magic.
Yes.
So I get advantage because
Does everyone close to you get
No.
advantage?
if you are within 10 feet.
Okay.
Am I within 10 feet?
So
No.
I'm gonna go back on that.
No.
You can have had advantage for the previous ones. That's fine. But if we're doing Divine Strike as an ability, these will count as abilities.
Okay.
So
That's a dirty 20
Nope.
on my wisdom save.
6.
23.
Pass.
Make me look
Okay.
good.
so you take
I'm a
full
fighter. Con is my.
15.
Okay.
Half 7 and half 7. You failed, and a 3.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna roll another dice. Okay. No additional effect. Lucky roll.
Yay! I'm the best. I can still cast
I'm
spells.
the best around.
I want to be the very best.
No
one ever was.
Bum, bum, bum,
And the deep sigh.
No, Sai's not here.
No, he's right
what's-
there.
What's that noise?
Attacking.
Oh, an unsubscribe. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys.
My mom.
Tyler unfollowed
yeah.
us.
I was like, I got better people. I don't know.
Step up and kill him. And you see another goblin walk out and come and attack you.
What was that noise, Ryan?
Take 8 points of damage
8?
as another
That
goblin
noise,
steps
Roy.
up.
Do I take half of that?
No.
You're not a rogue anymore, remember?
Anna.
Okay,
I
I
don't care that
will
much.
shoot twice at Dulpa, and I will make them sharpshooter shots.
Okay.
The small, like the small ones.
Okay, so that's an 18 and a 22 to hit.
18 and 22 both hit.
Okay, so that's... Should have kept that. That was an 8. It's fine. Okay, so 8
You got
plus...
an 8.
Your sneak attack.
Just, I didn't have advantage. So 8 plus 12 is 20 plus 10 each, so 40 damage.
Oh, you did sharpshooter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only added plus 7 instead of plus 12.
He
Oh my
will
God, are you gonna
reduce
pay?
it a little bit.
Okay.
Wow.
So 40 minus whatever. Oh, and Hunter's Mark. Because I did keep concentration. So that's another 6.
Okay.
46 damage. That's what I'm here for, kids. And then as a bonus action, no, I don't have any sorcery points, so I don't have any bonus actions I can do.
Wick is up.
It's a bonus action. Action surge.
I'm going to move. I'm going to move back up that 15 feet, so I am once again in line to attack the goblins.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing with my sword.
What are you attacking?
Fresh.
New goblin, tower shield goblin, weakened tower shield goblin.
I'll go for the weakened tower shield goblin.
Okay.
15?
No.
Okay, swing again.
Ooh. Nice.
Like the slow, like.
Like
what?
It's like 10, 17, 10, 17. Okay.
That would be a 26.
A definitive.
Yes.
17.
That's very cocked.
That was.
I feel like I don't see a D6 cocked all that often.
Yeah.
That really
I
was.
still can't believe I had a D4 that was cocked.
That's impressive.
It was against another one.
Can you
but-
balance a D4 on a D4?
Yeah. The one that was cocked because it was upside down.
That would be. God, I can't math. 13 damage.
Okay.
Cocked.
Yeah, that was about what it was.
Anything else? You got spells again, but.
I don't have a bonus action spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tyler.
Hang on.
How is Dulpa looking, by the way? Is he, like, slowed down at all? No.
I am going to.
I mean, he's taking some damage and bleeding.
How are you looking?
I am about as close to bloodied as you can be without being bloodied.
Okay. Wick is going to
So you're
use
bloodied.
one of her
I have 1
superiority
HP.
dice to rally for Royce.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of those left, but
I don't get them very often.
you got plenty as Sai.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah, you got rallied to Sai a lot.
Yeah, looking at my character
Wick is
name,
gonna-
nope, not Ty.
Wick is gonna just kind of come up and nudge you and be like, "Don't worry, I got your back." And that's gonna be.
Well, good superiority dice rolls.
Do I-
2 damage.
How much damage do I take?
You did say damage.
It's mental damage because it's all. So if you were bloody.
Don't worry, I got your back. Ow, God, why?
I got you in the
Yeah.
back.
Of the knees, because I'm short.
Just a groin shot.
Yeah.
Like, oh God. why?
Please don't.
How much HP do you have?
You're each going to take an attack from the newly joined
I
goblins.
have the least HP right now.
Miss and a 18.
18 hits.
Take 5 points of damage. And you're each gonna take 2 attacks from the tower shield ones. Wow, 1 and a 4 natural. That'll miss both. And on Wick, a 3 and a 1 natural. What is going on?
Double 20.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah! They're just
Um,
like, why did that little one just elbow the other one in the nuts? I don't know!
No, what happened?
Whose side are you on?
What happened is, because this is all the same 6 seconds, what happened is I come up and I help you and then
Yeah, they just
I keel over and arrow flies over my head. I'm
Three
like,
Stooges!
and then you start laughing, and then it goes under the other 2.
okay.
See, I told you, I got your back.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a Three Stooges sketch going on the front lines up there, kids.
I told you I've got your back.
And the one that attacked Royce earlier is going to come over and try to hit you. Natural 20.
Yep.
That's how that goes.
That'll.
Glad I left that one.
15 points of damage.
Whoa.
Crunch.
Ooh, that hurts a lot of bit, actually.
Oh yeah, I never remember this.
Are you still the lowest now?
You have less than me. That's
Wow.
true. I'm at 27, but yes, you have less than me.
So Azanar appears in front of you as you kind of heading back a little bit, and you see these beams just go and attack the one that is on Valchar.
I'm like, hey, buddy.
Hi. And he misses both. Wow. Wonderful.
Way to distract him.
Why'd you have to go and greet him? God, Anna.
It's not my fault if you can't focus. Jeez.
Isn't it?
She'll Smite will walk up, be next to you, and go to cast Sacred Flamme
Sacred.
and miss.
Sacred Flame.
Because you didn't pronounce it
Huh?
correctly?
Sacred Flame's a saving throw.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did the saving
got
throw
it.
and he passed.
I thought by the miss that was an attack roll.
No. It would have hit it if it was an attack roll. You
You
can still melee attack, right?
It's a Sacred Flame is an action.
Oh,
So
it is.
if you have a bonus action
like cheese.
way,
Me too.
you can do any of the
man.
bonus action spells.
Yeah, that would explain
Since
a
that's
lot
a
of what
cantrip.
she shot that I looked at.
Okay, she'll do a healing
the
word
years
on
I worked there.
Azanar for whatever.
I can't quit cheese.
Jesus, amazing.
Royce is up.
Yeah, you.
All right, let's
Let's do this.
pull up the belt a little bit.
As I say, get your hand out of your pants.
These turns are getting intense. Hard to keep track of.
Mhm.
So, just so we're all on the same page, there was one tower shield one that I'm attacking, which is
Yes.
one of the ones guarding Bone Scraper.
Yes.
And then there was a normal old goblin that came up and attacked me that was not guarding Bone Scraper, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to attack the one that's still protecting Bone Scraper.
Okay.
I'm
Roll 40.
going to use... No.
Not the gray one.
Yes.
Yeah, the gray one is.
Yeah, gray one's bunk. That's a nat 20.
Woo!
What?
Okay.
I
Hey.
told you, not the gray one.
So I'm going to roll a d8, a d8, a d4, a d4. That counts as 2 hits for my weapon, right?
No.
Yep.
1 and 2. You know what the sad thing was that I was thinking? I'm like, oh, I should use one of my smites, and I'm like, I should wait till I'm there. And I'm like, oh, it would have been so much damage.
You're there. Hey, Royce, guess
Yeah.
what? You're there.
It would have been this plus 8d6.
Save it for the next fight.
That is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 25.
You drop him.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So you didn't need a smite.
So since I killed somebody,
Raise her ghost.
I regain one of my spells. Because my
Yep.
weapon.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move into the spot where the one was.
Okay.
There we go.
And
Just step on him.
yeah. This is bottom of my sword, just like, got him. We're good.
That's how you crit?
Yeah.
I mean, Signed
knock
it
in the
before.
head.
Bonk.
Yeah.
So
Different character.
I'm gonna attack Bone Scraper.
Okay.
That is a 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool.
Because, like, 17 hits that guy.
That is 15.
Okay.
So bad.
I want it.
Totally dead.
Ah, yeah.
Valchar.
For my bonus action, I'm casting.
Nothing.
Actually,
casting-
Alright.
No,
I'm
that's
casting
your spell.
gravity.
Don't do a bonus action.
Blurry, would you put your spittoon away?
That was your told
Yeah,
me
right?
That was the
Oh yeah,
bell.
yep, sure. We'll do that one. So that's the
Can
bell
you,
for
can
Toll
you
the
put
Dead.
can you put your spittoon away? I mean, like we're trying to
That's got to be against
Yeah,
terms of
come on.
service. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm casting
That's
a
a crit.
Scraper
Sure.
with a wisdom
I
saving
crit
throw
him
of
with
17.
tobacco juice.
yeah,
It doesn't do any damage, but it's real gross.
yeah, it's real gross. That's a
Saving
disadvantage only.
throw, he
Cold
passes.
shot at his eye causes
Yeah.
blindness.
Just put all those at 3d12 down.
I'm sorry.
And then I'm going to do Mass Healing Word on the party.
Woo.
That's 4 of us. And then I would say probably Azanar and
What's the range?
60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can hit everybody.
And
Smite?
Smite?
Is she
yes,
taking
that's
any
what I was trying to
damage?
think of that.
She took some from previous.
So that should be 6 people.
She's out of heals. Leave her be.
Yeah, we're trying to heal her.
So this is level
Not a
4.
great healer.
Ooh.
It's not. It's whenever I roll healing, it's max min.
Better than Min Min.
So that's 5 plus 3, I believe.
8,
Yes, plus 3, so 8.
but not as good as Max.
Okay.
Hey, we take those.
35 feels a lot better than
Healing's
27,
healing.
so.
Anything else?
That is all of my
57
stuff I
is
can
better
do,
than
except for
49.
move,
Am I
which
right?
I'm not going to do.
All
So
right,
at the
everybody.
end of his turn, he's gonna call.
Why do you have the most HP?
Ah.
That's really funny.
Smite.
We need another one.
No, I know.
Another goblin steps in and tries to grapple you. So do an athletics or acrobatics.
I will pick intimidation.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you
That's
you
how it
lose
goes.
and get.
Athletics
I
or
could make a case for an intimidation against a grapple check.
it's plus 3.
That's
It's
basically
plus 3 to
what
both.
Captain Marvel
Oh,
does.
yeah.
15.
Okay. He tries, but he isn't able to pull you back.
Here, I'm gonna kind of grab him by the side of the head and just kind of like.
Great, this is going to work how I wanted it. Excuse the camera movement.
It's blurry now.
Blurry, stop humping the camera.
Yeah, blurry.
All right, it is the Bone Scraper's turn. He's gonna.
You're just like, hey.
What up, girl?
Then he'll like just glare at you. He'll do one beam. The mouth beam will aim at you, and the 2 eye beams will both come at you.
She gets mouth beam.
I like that better.
3, and then a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
So 3 is con. So you each do a con, and then you do an additional strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. These are my 2 worst.
Nope.
Alright. Black is con, red is strength. This isn't charm or being put to sleep, right?
We determined these are, yeah.
So con is probably pass. That's a 19.
Yep.
And then strength is a 9.
So
9.
fail. Another point of exhaustion.
Oh my
As you
god. Fuck.
You just feel.
Now you're moving at half speed and.
Yeah, I'll just look it up.
So you failed, right?
No, I passed.
Would you? Okay, you failed.
Yep.
Smarter way this
So you're
time.
gonna take
Speed halved. Yep.
8. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will roll on the chart. Okay. You feel as your body, you just feel a sharp like pain as this beam hits you. It kind of turns green as it hits you, and just you feel like something just entered your body, and it feels painful. You take 14 more points of damage, and you feel poisoned. You feel like there's a poison coursing through your body. You get a save at the start of your turn. Well, you take damage, but you can try to save each turn. And you passed the second one?
I passed the con, failed the strength.
Okay, passed the con. So, and you already took your half damage for the con?
Mm-mm.
Okay, you haven't done any damage. So that will be 4 points of damage for that one, and then the full one will be
I'm good.
7.
Good.
Okay, Anna, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot 2 more sharpshooters at this dude.
Okay.
So that's a 20 and a miss.
20 hits.
The miss does not hit.
Yeah. Shockingly. Okay, so that's 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 10 is 25.
Yep. Slow it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And then...
He's looking. You can start to see him bleeding.
Yeah. Hold on just a sec.
Just like sign of weakness. You're on deck, Wick.
I just need to check a spell thing real fast. Crap. Okay, I don't have it in front of me, so skip me.
Okay, Wick.
Which one of these? 3? 4 goblins?
So there are now. Oh shoot! I forgot to have one attack. Sorry. There's just too much for me to keep track of, so I'm gonna have him attack Royce.
Typical.
That'll hit. They don't hit very hard though. 6 points of damage.
I'm not taking that.
So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 of the replacement goblins. 2 of the tower shield. No, you killed one, so there's only 1 tower shield left.
Okay. Who looks the weakest of the goblins? That's the one that Wick's gonna aim for.
I mean, the replacement ones, none of them have been hit at all.
Okay.
And then the tower shield one has taken just the flame strike. And he stepped right into, front with,
Okay, so which one would be the fastest way for me to, if I cut through this person, I could get to Bone Scraper? That's the one I would aim for then.
So there's...
Probably me.
To
be honest.
Royce is kind of being surrounded at this point. There's one trying to grapple him from the back, and then one to the side of Bone Scraper that's attacking, and then the tower shield. And
I'll
then
go for the one that's to the side of Bone Scraper that's attacking Royce.
That's the
I
only
can't get
one
to
you
that
can't
one?
reach
Oh, okay.
to. You can either hit the tower shield one or the one that's trying to grapple him. And I'd say you probably have advantage for that one because he's not paying attention to you and he's trying to
I'll
grapple.
do that one then. Try to get Royce free.
Okay. And then there's one on you.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
17.
That's a normal goblin,
17
too.
hits.
17 hits.
That's not tower shield, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 12 damage. And I'll swing at that one
You
again.
go.
Oh.
You just cut him down.
You're welcome. And then I guess I'll turn to the tower, the tower shield,
Okay.
dude, and swing with my second swing.
Yeah! Woo!
Woo! That's 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Thank you indeed.
Okay.
Nice.
If you guys want to do your own flare, you totally can, or I can do it for you.
No, I'm good for now.
Okay, so you cut through one, and you just see that it cuts right through, and you get a little excited, and you just continue the speed. Then you just end with one hand and just slam your sword. So just one attack hit both of them, and the other one wasn't
Nice.
expecting it. And you just got him real good, right in the chest.
Hell yeah.
Is that your
Hell
turn?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold that.
Oh my
That
god.
last
All right,
one.
let's see. The one is going to attack. We'll do one attack on Royce. Miss. One attack on. There's 2 there. I think I might have miscounted on what I told you. There were 3 on Royce. There's another to his side because he kind of ran into where they're trying to protect. So there's another 1 attack on you that'll miss. Tower shield will attack you.
I figured I just heard him.
Missed twice.
Under a 17?
I rolled a 2, a 3, a 4, a 2, and a 5. Maybe I miscounted one of those. This
Sounds
is
like my rolls.
ridiculous. So 1, 2, 3, and then the last one is the one on you. I think that's a 15.
Nope.
Miss. Okay.
That's a hell no.
Not quite a hell no.
No, it's a holy no.
Have you used your rebuke already?
I used that the first.
Okay.
Azanar is gonna go and try
I
to just
can't remember what people.
Nope.
Cast.
I would have used that a while
I
ago.
know.
a 1 and a 5. What is happening?
Can you roll
You'll
these when
miss
I try to do
both.
my save?
I would take Azanar not hitting anything to have none of the goblins hit anything too.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
take that trade.
Yeah.
Smite is gonna, being that she's next to you, gonna try to just go and attack, and you see as her hand
Miss.
kind of like almost like comes to a point as she like hits.
Monk?
She's a
Miss.
cleric.
Yeah, she only gets 1 hit.
Definitely not a monk.
She only gets 1 attack.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Wow, that may be literally the worst. The highest I rolled out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dice. The highest I rolled was that 7.
Wow.
Holy
we take
hell.
those. We take those.
That's Azanar, Smites, and all the goblins' turn. Royce is up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if only any of those were.
Yes,
That one.
yeah.
I'm gonna use staggering smite.
Okay.
Since this is basically free. On myself, obviously. I think that's the only person I can. Yeah. And then I'm going to attack twice at Bone Scraper.
Okay.
So first one, that's a 25.
Yep.
So that's going to be a D8, 2 D4s, and 4 D6s.
Yikes.
Big damage.
Yikers.
That is 12, 17, 23, 28 damage.
And a hit.
And and it's a hit. And on top of that, when I hit something, the target must take a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and can't take reactions until the end of its next turn.
What's your DC? Has
You're 17, I think.
Spell save DC is now 17.
okay. And so what is the effect?
What do you mean?
What does it do if he fails?
On a failed save, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and can't take reactions until the end of its next turn.
Yeah. It works.
Cool. I will attack again.
Okay.
So it's going to be much more mellow. 27.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that's,
that's mellow.
It's hard.
well, the damage.
Do you only get
6. Wait, one more D4.
yeah.
Hey, every point
That's about
counts.
right.
That's 12 damage.
And a hit, right? Or is it just
And a
once?
hit. So I'm now up to 3. Wait.
Valchar,
So if I hit, and that makes it...
you're on your next one.
Oh, my next one? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I stopped keeping track of those.
For his action, he's going to cast Fairy Fire on the group.
Okay.
I'm doing stuff.
20-foot square.
Wisdom.
For that is
Dexterity?
dexterity.
Oh, dexterity.
So,
Unfortunately, I'm
for the
probably
group,
doing it.
do Royce and I have to technically make those saves?
No, he picks, right?
I think I can pick. No, that's the wrong
Pretty
spell.
sure you can.
I'll look it up while you...
Choose up to 5.
Okay.
Bone Scraper will pass. Hobgoblin 1 will pass.
Right.
Natural 20 and a natural 19. Now they switched
See?
back.
No,
Hey,
that's...
you use them up now.
Why?
Very
I don't want a natural 20 on me when I have 26 health
But
left.
friendly fire would be helpful to us.
I could get my
pass.
extra damage every round.
So,
Your one failed.
all those, except for one of them hitting Royce, turns purple. Wow. That time I rolled a 19 and 18. No, a 20, a 19, a 17, and like a 6 or something. Jesus. And I'm back.
Just in time for my turn. I think I'm gonna see that there's only one person glowing and go, "Oh, come on!"
That looks up to the sky. Come on!
Boo! Boo!
Is that your turn?
I have nothing great for bonus action right now.
Disadvantage.
As much as I like you.
Well, thanks.
He's going to shoot all 3 beams at you.
Okay.
Oh.
Disadvantage.
There is no attack roll.
Disadvantage
Okay. So
Disadvantage, but not
you, for a 3, wow, he likes a 3. I think every time has been a 3 and you've been 1.
One more
I've
3,
got
please.
And a 5. So 3, 3, 5.
Okay.
I've had a lot of wisdom saves.
Oh, did you do your, you have to do your
Oh, poison.
poison. So you're going to take the
Is that a
damage.
constitution?
For this one, yes.
Should we do the save first and then
Not
do
really.
the
I
other
think this is
3?
Do you take-
being-
Do you take save first, or do you take the damage and then try to
It
save?
sounded like
Depends
it-
on the ability.
You can save first.
I'm overheating.
Okay.
So save from your turn.
I don't know what save is it? Constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
Oof.
So that'll be 12 points of damage from that. Actually, hold on. He's a smart guy. What do you look like right now?
Very, very bad.
Okay. He's not going to waste all 3 on you then. Because that changes based on how much damage he did and how you look. He'll still put 2 on you, and then put the 3rd on you.
Which 2 does he put on me?
The first 2 that I rolled.
So the 3s.
So I rolled a 3, and then the other one, and then another 3. I think, yeah. So the 3 and the 5, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was 2 3s and a 5 were the
So
3
3,
rolls.
5, and then I'm just gonna re-roll for you, so it's different. 6, 3, 5, 6. Okay. So 3 con saving throw.
Nope.
Okay. You take 8 points of damage, and then I'll roll for the type table. You feel as a necrotic, like almost like just this necrotic thing starts to like just fester, and your skin starts to peel and melt off a little bit.
Delicious.
Take 7 points of necrotic damage, and on your turn you can save for that.
Yep.
And then you are doing a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Is
Are we skipping the 5 on me?
Or is this charmer being put to sleep?
No.
Okay. That actually is 13.
It fails. You take 10 points of damage, and you are feared for a minute. You can attempt to break it at the start of your is fear at the start or end? I forget.
Usually the end. It's
important.
usually a loss of.
Yeah. So at the end of your turn, you can try and break this.
Okay.
Then that is his turn. So Enna, you are feared. You can try and break it. So you run 60 feet away or some.
Is this the kind of fear that makes me run away, or is this just the one that gives me disadvantage when they're in front of me?
No, this is the one where you run away.
Okay. So what? Can you give me the actual mechanics of what this is? What do I have to do?
You run and you double dash. You
I have
dash.
to do dash.
And then you can roll to break it at the end of your turn.
So I run 60 feet.
Yeah.
And I try to break it. Is this wisdom?
It's going to be the same one. So it's a charisma.
That's another 13.
Okay, you're still feared.
Oh, you know what? I have half speed, so I only run 30 feet.
You only run 30 feet.
Alright,
Gotcha.
I'm 90 feet away from everybody.
Wick.
There's
Well,
still
that's
somebody
screws for
between me
healing
and
spirit.
Bone
I was
Scraper.
gonna give you 2d6, but
Tower
okay.
shield, 1, 2 goblins. You either have to go through the tower
she
shield
rolled a
or
3 to
both
find me.
the goblins.
I'll go after the tower shield again.
'Kay.
Like I'm gonna swing my Holy Avenger. 27
That'll hit.
for 13 damage.
Nice.
Swing again.
He's looking rough.
22 to
That'll
hit.
hit.
4. God damn it. 11 damage.
Okay.
God, please don't tell me he only has 1 HP
No,
left.
he doesn't just have one.
He has 2.
Is that your turn?
I'm going to use my last superiority dice. Look at Royce. We've got this, right? 4 HP.
Oh, you were at 1?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why do you think I used my last superiority dice?
Shanks.
Oh, jeez.
And I was about to do Healing Spirit at 3rd level and give you 2d6 healing every round, and then I got feared. And because I have half movement, it's going to take me a while to get back in range, because I don't have any sorcery points to distance the spell.
This guy is super intelligent. He knows what he's doing. So
I've
then that's
a lot of
end of
plans.
Wick. Okay, now the
I
goblin's
was going to
turn.
shoot twice, get that hunter's
Um,
mark, and then switch.
Todos los planos.
The 2 little ones are both going to try and attack you.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
That's a 13 plus 17
Miss.
Yes.
and a miss.
Whew.
Tower shield, both attacks at you.
Bring it. I got this.
It's a 19
Hits.
and a 16.
Miss.
That's my low life alert.
16. Oh no.
We
Is
scrapped
that
14 points of
Pokemon?
damage.
Oh, sorry. Let me grab this real quick.
As you just get cut right across the chest. And then it stops as it hits your blade, preventing from a lot of extra damage.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. The one on Valchar is going to attack you.
Yep.
17.
Oh, 18.
Okay. And
Holla.
Bone Scraper is going to use his legendary action. Take down the cleric.
All right.
And
let's
another
grab
one
this again.
runs over out of the thing and just swings down at you.
Do any of them
That's
leave me when this
a
happens?
23. No.
Yeah, that'll hit.
These are all new ones that come on. For 5 points of damage.
If we kill him, they fall apart. If we kill him, they fall apart.
Yeah, that'll be 15 for my Constitution save.
Okay. Azanar, bleeding, but is kind of help. He had a potion or two. Comes back in and tries to attack the 2 on you. 1 attack on each.
Oh, yeah, right. The second one that came in.
Hits 1 and just cleaves right through it as you see like the green flame just kind of boil away the blood as it goes. Kill that one, but misses the other one. Smite is going to. Oh God, what does she even have left?
Sacrad Flamma.
Sacred Flamma.
We doing what we can. up in
If she
here.
steals this boss kill, I mean,
I don't care. I
I
don't
won't
care.
be that angry.
No.
Okay. You see it. She just goes and you she'll cast.
No, I'm fine.
Spitting up blood.
I will really
I'm
roll
fine.
some heal. 11 points of healing.
Hey.
As she healing words you.
You have more than me.
Royce.
As I run away.
Roll your save.
You're now probably
For
on
the
the range
necrotic.
of me, aren't you?
No,
I'm
putting you
90
away.
feet away from the
Yeah.
clump of people
Yeah.
right now.
That's a what save was it? Constitution.
The
I have a
necrotic
potion.
was
I will
Constitution.
finally
14.
drink it.
14 fails.
I'm
Okay.
salty about it, but I'll do it.
Don't worry, I still have a vial of
Ooh,
cyanide.
that's a really high roll.
From like episode
19.
2.
Yeah, I'm down.
No.
As you just
Later.
like
Yeah, it was
the
later.
blight just starts to
He just went down.
cover and completely coat you.
That's
Because Ryan's characters don't live very long.
No, because I can't make Constitution saves. I think 12 is the highest I've rolled out of the 4 turns I've rolled
That's
them.
really rough. This is a bad
And you
one to
have a
fail too.
Pretty decent con save, right?
At +3.
Plus 3.
Valchar,
+2.
you're up.
Plus 2.
We are
I have not negative.
casting.
I don't think you take a death saving throw if you die on your turn, right? You go down on your
It's
turn.
It'd be the
It's
following
The
turn.
following
Following
turn.
Right.
turn,
What is everyone
I love
else
hearing good
looking like?
news.
He's down. Asnar looks hurt. Smite looks injured but okay.
You're out of range.
He was
Anna was
running.
falling apart before she
Don't
ran
focus
away.
on me.
We're casting.
Nobody's doing good.
Wick
heal-
is okay.
We're casting Healing Word at level 5 on Royce.
Hopefully I don't get poisoned again.
Well, you still have to beat this one.
Okay.
Good news, no ones. 5.
Only somebody could cast
No.
enhance
And
ability on
All
it.
2s.
14, 17 healing.
Would that be I have 16 health now, or would I have 17?
You have 17.
I have 17 health.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, as my action, we're going to try to toll the dead again.
On
Bone Scraper.
okay, he is a save.
Save, I believe Dex. So once again, it's a new one. Wisdom.
That one's
That's a
wisdom.
tough one. What's your save? That's
17.
you pass. Or he fails.
That
Has
is.
he taken damage?
What's
Has
that?
he taken damage?
I'm
I
so
got
confused.
46
Right,
on
yeah,
him in
you've
one turn.
He's He's over bloody.
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to get to him at all.
Yeah, that's why I've been working on him.
That's why he focuses beams on you.
Yeah. That's why I'm
Yeah,
almost dead.
He's been taking us down
Because
quite
I've
a bit
been
because we're the two that have
DPSing
been
that
attacking
dude.
him.
So,
Anyone hitting him, he's gonna hit back.
so 3d12 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well, that is going to be 21 damage.
Okay.
12.
That's pretty solid.
Yes, the 21.
That is. I'm not complaining about that. For
That
sure.
is probably some of the most damage I've done in the campaign.
Yeah, 'cause you did what, 18 with
Um,
your chair earlier?
I'm calling bullshit on that one.
I
You
think I've
did
done-
like almost 100 points of damage with a flame strike just earlier this combat
That was like 30. Thank you very
That
much.
was-
on like 6 targets.
That's true.
That's, yeah, it was a lot of
I will give you the
damage
AoE
total,
for-
yeah.
It was a lot of damage.
Yes, I was one of those targets. Thank
You-
you. I remember. I was there.
You gave that a very big jump start, I will say. That was huge. Okay, that's your turn.
That will be my turn.
Bone Scraper's turn. Seeing you with the necrotic, he feels relatively confident it'll take you.
I feel equally as confident.
I'm glad you
Is
do.
confident the right word?
Did I say that out loud? That wasn't an inside thought. My bad.
How do both of you look? Just look appearances.
I am not bloodied.
I am past bloodied, but
I'm barely not bloodied.
I'm probably bleeding, but not like.
Okay.
Gah.
This is a good fight. And he'll go and cast the 2 eyes on you, and then the mouth on you. Actually, no.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
I don't like the
So
mouth.
1 and 2, 6 and 5. So charisma and then wisdom.
6 is not a fun one to fail.
So charisma, that is a 18?
That'll pass.
Because this is a saving throw, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And then wisdom. That's a,
Still a good roll.
yeah, 20.
That'll pass as well. Wow. I forgot. I keep changing his voice. Sorry, guys. That's one of the things I'm trying to work on in my game is like trying to keep my voices consistent. It's not working.
It's hard.
When you have 30,000 people.
I know. It's all right. Half
If you
damage.
give the tower shields a different voice from the normal goblins, that'd be great.
5 on the
Five.
first one. and then 4 on the second one.
Okay, Wicked's
We
bloody.
didn't roll yours, right?
Not yet.
Okay. 5. Wisdom.
Hey, I'm good at those.
Uh-oh.
Not when it's a
You
good
can't
roll.
say that.
Yeah,
That's a
we've
13.
You take 10 points of damage, and you are oh wait, a 5. You are asleep. You are put to sleep.
I assume that gets rid of concentration stuff,
Yeah.
don't it?
You see as Valchar just slumps over.
Night, night.
You hear Enna yell from like 100 feet away, God damn it, Valchar!
Wick just gets a real dark look on her face and like grips the sword tighter.
Give me a
Okay,
save.
I run my... Do
Yeah.
I have to run
You
first?
run your
Yeah, I run my 30
30.
feet. So I'm 120 feet away from everybody now.
Still 1/6
Yeah,
of your shooting distance.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, if
I'm
you
not-
fail 8 more of those, you might be out of shooting range.
And then... Oh,
Wisdom.
I'll do my...
Saving throw. Or no, sorry, charisma.
Yeah. 19!
There you go, break it.
And then I'm going to... guys, this is the first time I think I've voluntarily done this in this entire campaign. Drink a healing potion.
That's at the end of your turn, though.
The
It
healing.
eats
Can
your
I
turn.
do that as a... Oh, I don't get a bonus action?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Then I won't.
No
Still
healing
hasn't
potions
happened. Still hasn't happened voluntarily. Cool.
Looks like
It's supposed to be very punishing if you fail your throws.
Yeah.
How's that so?
What? Did you succeed on that?
Wick is up.
I still have the tower dude in front of me?
Yep.
I am...
He's looking rough.
God, I wish I had 1 level in barbarian so I could rage right now. Just Wick would rage. I'm gonna slash at him. I'm trying to get to Bone Scraper. 27.
That'll hit.
It's 11 damage.
You just go
Swing again.
and just like,
Nice.
26.
that'll hit. So you just,
11 damage.
she's down.
You and
One
I
gets like
I
halfway through the
move
one.
into his space. I move as close to Bone Scraper as I can get.
So you hit the guy. You see as the shield that he's holding just like caves in, and then it like it's pushed. And you just gash right through the center of him and just step over his body
I
as he's
step
falling.
on him. I step on this dude.
Okay.
Feet to
Grip
face.
I grip the sword and I look dead into Bone Scraper's eyes and I'm like, I've had enough of you. You're next.
I've had enough of you.
Yeah, okay, this is very important. Does Valchar snore? Because otherwise Wick thinks you're dead.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, is Constitution the snore test or?
I think this is a character thing.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Wick thinks Valchar is dead.
One was
So
yes.
you don't cast Spare the Dying?
Can't get... Right now the focus is, I can't get to him. I can do this.
Okay. Wow. Legend. He's gonna use his legendary action to have another goblin join and attack. I guess smite is probably the most likely target. So goblins' turns. Oh, you're still up. You're prone.
I haven't gotten up yet. No, I was healed and I haven't had a turn since then, so I'm not sure they would know that I'm awake yet.
Okay. They will probably. One of them will be on your body. So he'll like step on you like that. So it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to get up.
Weird in here.
You may have to
Okay.
do a check.
Getting?
And they're gonna. So basically, these guys are just gonna like anything that's here is gonna just converge on you,
That's
threatening. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, he's not gonna go on smite. He's gonna call him on you. So you'll have 3 lesser attacks. 1 hit, the other 2 will miss.
These are all normies.
Mm-hmm. 7 points of damage. And then the one that's on Valchar is going to see him slump over and go attack Smite. hit for...
Okay, I'm getting my
Where's
short
your
rest right now.
health?
God, if only. in like 2 turns, definitely.
Wow.
It's a cat nap.
Those are a lot less impressive now that the tower shields are all down. He is going to... Azanar is going to come up and try to use one attack first on that guy. He'll just kill him. He'll run over to the one behind you and swing again.
Don't roll that one, Azanar.
Yeah, that hits. And he'll like one-shot that one too. Let's take down this bastard.
Agreed.
Smite will... I think, what should she do? Let's do an intelligence check. Wow, that's a really shitty intelligence check. Okay, she's just not really paying attention.
She's tunneling.
Yeah, she's tunneling. Okay. Oh, you look rough.
Well, I
So
still
she
haven't gotten
knows-
up since I was actually dead.
But she knows that you're not dead. She doesn't. She just doesn't realize what to do with you. So she'll go 6, 7, 8, 9 healing, 10 healing to you.
Who?
You.
Who does this?
Smite.
Oh.
Healing word.
Okay.
I do.
9.
From the
10.
grave.
You're not dead.
10.
Luke doesn't know that.
Then
I do.
you're up, Royce.
Spooky.
I'm gonna try to get up.
Okay, so getting up, you're like stood on. Do an acrobatics or athletics. And
Okay.
I'll do an opposing. Okay.
It's a 17.
So, natural 1. So as you just move up a little bit, he's like, what? And he lands prone right, like you basically just swap.
Oh, you guys were wrestling for dominance.
Obviously, I win.
Really? Royce is a Dom?
I will tell you before, the small ones don't recharge your weapon, just in case because they're not.
Oh, I was
full
gonna kill
creatures.
all of them and just be like, spell.
I know.
Spell.
Unlimited
yeah, you're
spell
up.
slots.
Oh, you have to do your
Poison
saving throw.
That's in that one.
Okay, so you feel like even though you've been healed and you like the necrosis has like continued to build afterward.
On this dude.
Well, I'm not gonna get out of it myself, evidently.
19 points of damage.
Okay.
Near max.
Oh, I'm so glad he got healed. Oh, boy.
And you're up for your turn.
Oh, boy.
Well, use it while you got it, I guess. I'm gonna cast Staggering Smite again.
Okay.
As bonus action on myself, and I'm gonna attack Bone Scraper again.
Okay. Make it count.
That is a unnatural 20.
That'll hit.
Welcome to the party.
So that is 3 d4s now, because I finally get to attack again. Yes, it has been that long. And
And
then
your smite thingy.
4d6.
There we go.
There's got to be another one here somewhere. There we go.
Okay, hold on a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're going dice
1, 2,
blind
3.
over there?
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like
So-
more than his
So
sneak
that's
attack.
2, 3, 6, 10, 17, 20, 24, 29 damage.
That was a really low roll too. I see a whole
Yeah.
bunch
That's
of
that's 3 ones on my
29.
3d6s. Yeah, 29.
29.
That's my first attack.
Wow, he is looking in bad shape.
I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
That is a 22.
Yep.
So that's my d3s, my d8. So that is 4, 7, 14, 15, 20. 20 more.
Wow.
So that's 47 damage in a turn.
Nice.
So hold on.
We take those.
Keep track of that. He's gonna just slow your blade as it's coming to him.
The second one or the first one?
The second one.
Okay.
How much was that hit?
14, that was 20 damage total.
20? Okay. Wow. Okay. Royce, Valchar, you can do your save at the end of your turn to wake up.
That's busy, right?
I don't know. Should you wake up or should you not wake up? What's just gonna make Wick angrier?
Wisdom, yeah.
You won't like Wick when she's angry.
No,
Still
nobody
not bad.
does.
Just stays asleep.
That was worse than my previous roll.
How many of your D8s do you want to use on your short rest?
I have
You're about where I was.
I have 11 right now. 11 d8s.
You have all the D8s you'll ever need.
You look pretty fine. Oh, okay.
It's a personal
I am
question.
bloodied, but I'm probably the one who looks the best out of everyone.
Oh, that's for sure.
I'm slightly bloody.
I have blood coming out of my mouth while I'm sleeping.
And she's pissed.
All right. You see as the two eye beams go at you. The one mouth beam goes at.
I'm 120 feet away.
It's not you. It's
Yeah.
either Royce or
As an eye?
Smite.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just gonna go for you. There's no
Hard,
way. He
hard,
wouldn't.
hard to hold it against him.
He's
So
smart.
we'll just do yours first, Royce. 5
Not a 3? Are you feeling
wisdom
okay?
saving throw.
Okay. It's a 17.
Passes, so you take half
Holy bejesus.
damage.
So they say night.
4 points of damage.
Oh wow, it's a really good thing you saved.
And then you are a
Save when I need
1
to. A minute earlier.
and a 4. I think both of your best. Strength save first.
Sure. 15.
15 fails. 1 point of exhaustion. And wow, snake eyes. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
And then the second one is 5. Oh, I counted wrong. Wisdom saving throw.
Do these both happen at the same
Just like
time?
the Sam roll.
They would both happen at
That's
the
what
same
I'm doing,
time,
like,
right?
touching
Since they're
all of
two
them.
eyes.
Yeah.
Wisdom, that is a 21.
A 21, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, passes.
I have my proficiency with my
Oh.
wisdom too.
It switches to max damage when it gets halved. So take 9 points of damage.
So that time that I took 18 was close to close to max damage.
Yeah.
Then.
I've rolled almost close to max damage on almost all of your poison attacks too. It's been brutal.
I'm ready for a low one.
Okay.
Is that me?
Enna.
I run back 15 feet, so I'm now 105 feet away from everybody. And then I shoot Bone Scraper Dolpa twice because F that dude.
F that
and
MFer.
F that MFer. I'm going to do these as sharpshooter shots.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
They both hit, I think.
Nice.
That's an 18 and a 22.
18 and 22. Yeah, both hit.
Okay, so I don't have
Anything
Hunter's
else
Mark
you use?
anymore, but so this is 13 plus 12 is 25 plus 20 is 45 for the total for both of them.
Okay,
total.
he's gonna try and 45.
45.
These would be
do
two
you
separate
want them
attacks.
individual
No,
attacks?
it's fine.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, because it's a flat damage, so it doesn't matter.
You can only block so much, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's his wrong. That's somebody else's HP. I'm like, what? I don't remember that. Okay. 45.
45 minus whatever.
45.
How do you want to do this?
Yes! Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm not that scared of you, motherfucker! It's not over yet!
I'm not that scared of you.
Run away!
As both of the arrows are flying in, he smashes his staff into the air, and it just they just cut right through and just go right through both into his heart. He falls.
The second he falls, Wick turns around and books it to Valchar.
Okay.
and tries to cast Spare
I'm
the
gonna-
Dying, but you're not dead.
Right.
So
I'm gonna stab through the body. I'm just gonna like.
double tap.
Sure. So, everything that is a goblin now is running, is fleeing. The very few elves who are left are holding their ground, just like panting and breathing, just like wanting to chase but having no energy, and just kind of like almost sit on the ground, a lot of them, and just chaos and panic and everything just runs and scatters into the forest. You show up quickly. Why don't you do a medicine check? He's like, why is this not working? You're checking to see if he's dead.
It takes me
Medicine, that's a 17.
2 turns.
Yeah.
Breathing.
Is this bastard sleeping?
Whack!
Take 1 point of damage.
I'm unconscious. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say 2 points of damage technically.
That would be 22 for my wisdom save.
It's okay. I only have
Oh,
to
you don't
take,
need a wisdom save.
I
You
know.
take physical damage.
I only have to take
Oh,
one
really?
death saving
Yes.
throw. Oh god.
You wake up.
So
Oh.
it would take me the equivalent of 2 turns to get within range to cast Healing Spirit, but I would cast it probably on Royce.
Yeah. So you first on your turn do your save.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Don't have one of the restorations.
Nope.
Can't you cast one of them as a ritual?
So I'm down. Once
If
you roll
I
less
have
than
it-
4.
don't have it
19.
prepared.
Yep. I'm down.
So you rush over to Valchar and
That's kind of cool though. Like stab through the body and then just be like.
and just give me a
Perception.
yeah, I guess perception would be the best one.
10.
You just worry about Valchar.
Selfish.
Smite and Asnar. Let's see how. Oh, wait there. Natural 20 and a 15. Okay, they're both like still just looking. They see you fall over and they rush over. Asnar's there, gets there first, and he starts like looking and kind of moving you, and sees that you just have like this, like your skin is just like falling off almost.
You.
Do another saving throw.
Man, why you gotta do me like this? Nope.
Okay, so another pulse, and you, so that's 2 death save throws.
And then I would, like I said, 2 turns, and I would.
Right.
Well, 1 turn of just movement. and
But
then-
smite will be there long before.
Right, but I would cast Healing Spirit, which is a continuous thing. So no matter how many times, like it's every.
And
turn.
6 damage right
So-
away. And 6 healing right away.
Because I'm
Yeah.
casting at level 3.
She'll grab you and try to grab her holy symbol and put it under where your skin is. She only has level 1, so that's 8. 13 points of healing.
Okay. Should I take my death saving throws first? Because if I roll 2 ones, I'm just dead.
No, she's there really quickly after.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 for her perception, so
I heal how
So
much?
you get your loss and you take damage from that. So that would be 2 death saving throws, and then you heal up for 8. I said what?
15, I think you said.
13.
Something like that, yeah.
Do another save.
So I'm 13. What is it?
What's your save? Oh, wow, what is it? It was con.
13.
Restoration.
Fail.
Oh my god.
All these would have hit attacks, you know. 11.
Puts you down. I don't have any spells.
I drop a Healing Spirit. Because that was always my intent before he feared me. I was always going to do that. So
Okay.
I drop a Healing Spirit on you as soon as you'll let me. And then
Right.
it'll heal him 2d6 every
So how
turn.
far away? You
I have to be
said
60 feet. So I can dash for 30. So if I dash twice, that puts me in range.
okay. So next round you'll be.
But it's a
within
bonus
range.
action. So I can still do it in
Oh,
addition
in a
to
dash?
Mhm. So I use 1 round of just movement, and then a second round I can cast it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gain inconsequential amount of health. Roll the check again.
Yeah.
I can figure out why that's there.
You go down again. through one of the most traumatic experiences of your entire life, after going up and down and up and down, eventually just roll a couple more times and beat the DC.
Tell me how many times, 'cause it's probably going to take that amount.
Well, I have 9 rounds more.
Okay, you literally have 9 and then whatever other spells the other people have. So if you fail an obscene amount of times,
Alright, I'll roll 4.
you might just die.
The highest is a 16.
Fail.
So that's 4 of them.
Oh no, sorry. 16 is lower for this one. That passes. 16 plus.
Okay, so that's on round number.
So let's just give me 3. That's half of the last one that hit me.
Yeah.
After 4.
4. So then there's 6 more 2d6.
So here's 2 of them. Here's 15.
Yeah, we're not worrying about it too much right now. But
I'll put myself at like 30, and we'll call that good.
And so
That
now,
I'll
and
plus 1 to you.
almost after this fiasco and
Yes,
trying to
that's right.
figure it out, some silence falls over, and looking around, you see hundreds, potentially thousands dead of goblins, hobgoblins, other creatures, elves, some allies who have shown up.
I think
You hear-
Wake starts crying.
You hear sobs and a lot of just disbelief and just people slumped over, just catching their breath, not knowing what to do next. And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
That was 3 fights without a short rest.
That was amazing. Yeah.
The last one easily being the hardest.
Yeah.
I have
Holy
1 spell
shit.
slot left, no sorcery points, no Tides of Chaos.
So,
I have a level 2, a level 3.
I have 1 level 1 left. Because
No
I was
spell
saving that level 3 for Healing Spirit, like, get out of jail free card.
No no spell slots, no superiority dice, no action surge. The only thing I have left is Fey Presence.
I still never took a healing potion.
Until now.
well, did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy is a
Oh,
strange word.
no! Actually, I thought that was really cool that Bone Scraper had a way to take away melee, at least easily, and then make us like figure out how to work with that.
Well,
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it basically
really cool.
seemed like okay, there's 6 things that I can do, and each one of them has a potential to take away somebody's depending on what I roll.
Mhm.
You know, so like
Yeah.
you're a caster, you can't cast spells. You're a
Yeah.
ranged, you get feared away out of range of some
Yeah.
of the stuff you want to do.
Yep.
You know, it's like everything was just sucked.
And if you're looking for these stats or anything, you won't find them all. Everything I've done for the past couple sessions is homebrew, like made it all up and wrote it all down. So yeah, it's fun now. I kind of know what I'm doing, and I would think for being a very, very important fight, all 3, that they were actually relatively balanced for how you guys did, because it couldn't have gotten much closer, and honestly it should have been as close as possible, and
How much
either
HP
side could have.
did we have
ended
left
up.
collectively, not counting the Healing Spirit?
I would have.
I had
15 before
0.
that.
I had 14. You were at 0.
I just closed this. I was at my computer will let me.
Asnar was at
27.
about 35. Smite was had about 65 left, but really no spells, and just like Valchar, like when you're at that point as a cleric.
You're useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, so between the 3 of us, we had like under 60 HP left. Between the 4 of us. And active necrotic damage they just like could not get out of. Oh my
And
god.
yeah, and after the fight, I took another 45
Yeah.
probably.
That's gonna like be nightmare fuel for you for a while. Like if
What?
you're sleeping,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be. We might need to do checks because that is like traumatic.
Well,
beyond
I only,
Yeah.
I only
You,
have
like,
a
think
plus
you wake
2,
up and
but
then you don't think you wake
it
up.
shouldn't take 9 dice to get me out of a plus 2 that I need to get, what, an
a
18?
16.
16?
16 plus.
Like, it should not take that long.
Still over
Jesus
half a roll,
Christ.
though.
Yeah. Well,
That's
All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday for the hopefully. I don't know. I have to top this now, but
Are we gonna host
exciting
anybody?
conclusion. If someone wants to find us to host, we can do that.
I don't.